Yo, what's good, everybody? Dust for Kicks here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the J Balvin Jordan 3 Medellín Sunset. Let's go ahead and check them out.
Alright guys, so this pair comes from Icy Star. They were nice enough to include all this little information with all their links right there. I'm also going to go ahead and put a little more information right here on the screen so you can go ahead and check them out. First things first, we have the box. Now usually I have it going the other way. This time it's supposed to be straight like this, so that is why it's presented this way. It's a little hard with the ring light shining over, but you can see the little sleeve that goes over the actual box. It's really cool. You can see kind of like a city skyline with the sun right there on the top with the J Balvin smiley face logo right there. Once you pull the sleeve off, you do have the really cool J Balvin smiley face logo right there with the Energia eyes in the corner. Then you have this ombre color scheme going from like yellow to orange to pink to almost an alma maniere kind of color purple right there. You have Spanish right here. I'm not going to read it to you just because I'm only so far in Duolingo. You have the English text right here saying, "A sunset always reminds me a new day full of opportunity is coming." Then the Energia little smiley face logo and J Balvin signature. You also have this really cool elephant print. It's like a purple and black, which I thought was really dope. Coming over to the inside of the box, you do have this really cool tissue paper. Once again, goes that ombre color from like yellow to pink and all that stuff. It has that Spanish text once again repeated over and over and over the whole tissue paper. I believe it's the exact same one that was on the front of the box. As far as accessories go, you did get this cool little clear hang tag with the yellow smiley face in the center. Getting into the actual shoes, so I go towards the ankle collar, you have this, it's like a rough gray suede. The uppers have this nice tumbled, it's like a cream off-white kind of color, just regular leather. Right here, the eye stay, I believe is what we call it. It's once again, just like over here, it is kind of like a brownish gray. This one looks more like a fuzzy suede. The eyelets right here are cream holding the laces, but then you have the one up here that's yellow and little yellow holes here. You can see all the cuts of leather, just like I believe a lot of the unions do. You have this nice, it's like a bright yellow kind of on the edges. One of my favorite parts of the shoe is this new elephant print that we're met with. It's completely different. You see different elephant print kind of on all these releases these days. I believe we started with the reimagined white cement 3s that had the newer one. Now we're seeing this one. It's kind of like a tan kind of color with gray, kind of like this gray right here through the cracks. It's not super thick and it's not as light as we've seen like on some of the reimagined. So it's its own little thing. That's also right here around the toe box. Then you have this cream midsole with a, I want to say it's a white air bubble. This is one of the coolest parts. It's like an ombre colorway. For the heel part, it goes from purple to pink, and then around the back it goes to like a mustard yellow. Coming to the outsole, we're met with the regular Nike outsole in a translucent colorway. Coming to the toe box, you still have that off-white cream tumbled leather. Same kind of color for the leather tongue all the way up. You have these laces that are cream. They come in by default. My pair didn't come with any extra ones. Not sure if retail will or not. Jordan brand is kind of messy with that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Tongue is a tumbled leather right here with the Jumpman logo right there in like a yellow gold color. Coming to the inside of the shoe, you have a mesh sock liner in kind of like a beige tan. You'll see the Jumpman logo right there on the insole with air, and the eye is the J Balvin lightning bolt that he uses for his logo. I'll go ahead and put the picture of the full insoles right here so you can see all the cool imagery. You can see the back of the tongue itself is yellow soft foam. Coming to the back side, like I was talking about, you have the yellow mustard color that meets right here for the ombre. You have that really cool new elephant print. One of my favorite parts right here is the heel tab. It is the Nike logo, and then it says Air, but once again, it has the J Balvin eye, like Energia bolt that he uses on a lot of his stuff. Goes from like a kind of like blackish dark purple down to a pink down to a yellow. Medial side, once again, you have that gray suede up here, maybe nubuck. You have the grayish brown suede here. You have the cream off-white tumbled leather. The yellow cuts, you can't forget about that. You have the brand new elephant print that I'm a big fan of. You have the purple, the pink, and the yellow here. And then that cream midsole. Coming over to the right shoe, there's nothing really different about this from the other pair. The only thing I can really point out is right here, instead of Nike Air, we have the J Balvin smiley face with the energy lightning bolts and the smile right there.
All right, so for me personally, this is Balvin's best Jordan collaboration to date. Now the ones are a little out there, too little bright and vibrant for me. Couldn't really pull them off myself, but if that's you, that's you. The twos, I have a retail pair. I believe they went for $300, so that kind of deterred a lot of people from wanting to grab them. These, I want to say retail is going to be $250, which is a little high for a pair of threes, but in my opinion, I'm still going to go for them, and I think it's still worth it because it's a dope shoe. I'm going to hopefully get a pair and be able to compare to reps. Now, I think it's a really dope shoe just because all the details they added into it, obviously the cream, the little yellow edges and stuff like that, but then you have respectfully a brand new elephant print that is unique to this collaboration. You have the cool ombre color palette from purple to pink to yellow, even on the back tab. The other shoe, you have the details of the J Balvin smiley face, the energy face, whatever you want to call it, even the translucent outsole, the insole. There's just so many different details that go into the shoe that make it into what it is. It's based off of the Medellín sunset, which is Medellín is a location in Colombia, which is where J Balvin is from. So it's really cool that he was able to put all these little details of home into a shoe and a collab for him, and you know, to represent where he's from. All right, guys, I think that's it for me today. Just like always, I really appreciate you guys coming over to the channel and hanging out for a bit. Till next time, I'm Dustin for Kicks. Peace.